Okay, so to wrap up this super quick introduction to all things Logtalk and using objects and protocols and categories, well, where would we be without a good old family tree example? It just wouldn't seem like Prolog, would it? So we're going to take a little look at the example in Logtalk of the family tree. And in here you will find a relations category and then several families because we can define the predicates once and apply it to many different data sets, which can be quite tricky to do with some Prolog module systems. So this is when Logtalk really starts to shine. So in the loader here, this is actually quite interesting to take a quick look at because you see it's divided into two sections here. There is the logtalk load of relations, and then there are various families. We have the Adams family. It's so tempting to sing the theme tunes, but I don't think you'll appreciate it. There's the Simpsons family, and there's an extended Simpsons family as well, which you'll never believe it is extended from the Simpsons family. So let's take a look at relations first. So in here we have a category called relations. Some nice documentation. Paolo wrote it way back in 2015. It's a while ago now. We've got our predicates declared, which ones will be public. This could be in a protocol, but we've only got one type of definition of what father is and mother is, sister and brother in this example, so there was no need for it. And then we have our rules defined, and there's those double colons there indicating that these is going to be calling predicates that are defined in the things that are importing this relations category. And these are pretty typical, simple examples. You'd start off with your family tree in your first learning prologue. So a father is the father of the child if they are male, and the parent of the father-child. Father-child or the parent relationship holds between father and child. Mother is if they are female, and the parent relationship holds mother-child again. Sisters, so they've got a parent in common and a sister and a child. And the sister is not the child. It's always the gotcha that catches people out when they're first learning their family trees, when people turn out to be sisters or brothers of themselves. And that's all that's in there. So we're going to have well, I say we're going to have four predicates, but actually, if we pay close attention, these are the four that are defined behaviorally in the relation in this category. But we've also got these three here, which have to be defined then in the objects that import these, so we can call them and everything work nicely. So let's take a little look at the Adams family. Here we go, imports relations. So we've got all of that lovely behavior, and this is really just a collection of facts about who is in the Adams family and the relations between them. So let's do yes. Let's do it this way. Load up GNU prologue here, and let's do loader. It's an alternative syntax for logtalk load. Everything loaded up. Beautiful. Right, Adams family. So there's some facts we can see all right here. Let's get the men of the Adams family. Yes, Gomez, Pugsley. I don't know. They're the middle on there. It doesn't ring any bells to me. Is that the uncle? I don't know. But then we should also have some kind of relations that are in the category. So let's do the mother of Wednesday, and it's Morticia. And she has no other mothers. She's only got the one. It's that's the Adams family. All right. So then under Simpsons, we should have all the same type of thing, except we don't have Wednesday. We have let's do Maggie, and well, it's not the Adams family we're looking at anymore. We're looking at the Simpsons. And we have Marge. There's also it works in the same way, so we can declare many families here, which are basically just holding facts, and then we can query the family trees using the same predicates that are all defined in one place only. So if I want to add an aunt predicate or something like this, I don't have to go and change it in the Adams family and in the Simpsons family. I just change it in the category, and I can figure out all the uncles and aunts and cousins and everything else I want from this family relation. It gets a little bit more interesting than over here with Simpsons Extended, because we are no longer importing the relations category directly, we're extending Simpsons, which imports the relations category. And we have a couple of interesting bits of syntax here, which we have seen before, but we'll go over again. The two hats here mean we are calling the object that we're extending. So let's do Simpsons extended, and I want the males because that's the first one here. Who are the males in the house? The search order is important here. This predicate is being called before Abe and Herb. So we should get all of the males in the Simpsons family before we get Abe and Herb out. Let's see what we get. So we've got Homer, yes, Bart, and then Abe and Herb. So the first two are in the Simpsons family, and then we get the others. And of course, all of those predicates that were in the category, which let's take a little look at one. Yeah, I can write that. What have we got in here? Because my memory is short. Father, brother, sister. Right. Let's have sister of Bart. That works. Lisa. Are there any? Oh, and Maggie. I forgot about Maggie. How could I forget about Maggie? Oh dear. Let's see if there's any other relations in there. Sister of sibling. So Bart and Lisa, Maggie and Lisa, Bart and Lisa, Maggie and Lisa, Bart and Maggie, Maggie. But yeah, okay. No, no others. All right then. So we have some. Go on. We have some extra people here. Oh, we're going up to grandparents. That's what we're doing there. So there's parents we can play with. So parent of well, let's get the parent of some males so we can limit our search space, and we should have Simpsons extended male because we actually have to restrict that search space. Well, that's done a fun thing with my terminal, hasn't it? Interesting. All right, yeah. Okay, there we go. So Bart's parent is Homer and Marge, and Homer's parents are Abe, and Herb's parent is Abe, and so on. And we've got Gabby and Mona out as well. So we've extended there. We've got all the behavior in from Simpsons and all the behavior in from, well, the facts in from Simpsons, I should say, and all the behavior in from the relations category. Load up this example. It's in your Logtalk distribution. Have a play with it and trace what's going on there, so you can follow around how it all works. This is an excellent idiom because I can't call relations anything. It doesn't. It's not an object. It's only a category. So there's some protection there against nonsense calls or messages being sent around because we're in OO land here. All right, if you have enjoyed this series, then please look out for new series up and coming. We shall be tackling a real world project shortly to show just how Logtalk can be used when you're doing some more serious work than playing around with The Simpsons and the Addams Family. Until next time, then, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the bell notification so you find out when that new series comes out. And happy log talking.